So I think we should talk about some funny stories that you've had, because the Tab is like, it's a gossip kind of thing.
It's like Gossip Girl.
Yeah, it is like Gossip Girl of Edinburgh. I wish it was like, I want to see some more chat on there, realistically.
Yeah.
Can we get more gossip going on? I want to hear more funny stories.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of stories do you have?
We put up like a suggestion box the other day, being like, share your funniest nightclub story, or not nightclub stories, flat party stories. Some of the things were literally unhinged. Like,
tell me.
Okay, so one of my friends, this is actually something that I witnessed with my own eyes. We went to a flat party last year, and we had no clue who the hosts were. You know, when you just kind of end up at a flat party. My friend decided she wanted to brush her teeth, so she goes to the toilet and just takes one of the
that's disgusting. That's disgusting.
Takes one of the toothbrushes out. Things she gives her teeth good old
Ew.
clean. I know.
No.
I know.
You don't know where that toothbrush is. And also, have you heard this whole fact about if you're like, you flush your toilet without putting the seat down, like the spray splashes to like 5 meters.
I don't really care though. Like,
nah, what the fuck? What do you mean you don't care?
Like,
you're brushing your teeth with your own
like, if
shite.
Everyone's doing something. Like, how
No. Anyway, tell me the rest of the story.
Okay. She just brushed her teeth with someone else's toothbrush, which I think is like incredibly
No, that
unhinged.
is really grim.
I'm trying to think what other stories I have.
I've seen someone do a shite on a nightclub floor. I don't remember what nightclub. I think it might have been Attic. Somewhere like that. What is the most unhinged thing I've seen in Edinburgh? Honestly, Edinburgh's pretty fucking tame.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I think my friends are about, like, I don't know. We just.
Apart from Appleton Towers.
Okay, yeah.
Appleton Towers. If no one knows what this is. How do we explain Appleton Towers?
So I think that I wasn't here. I was about to come to Edinburgh when this happened. But
this is
2019.
2018. I turned 18 and I remember hearing about this. Even though I was at Napier, I remember it popping off.
So my flatmate from last year, Millie, was intercalating from Bristol to Edinburgh as a medic. And she came and she was like, oh yeah, like Appleton Tower, like the shaggers of Appleton Tower. I was like, oh, that reached Bristol.
It was
like,
all over Twitter.
Knows. Yeah.
So basically, for people that don't know, Appleton Tower is like one of the uni buildings.
Yeah.
At Edinburgh Uni, and one morning, so, like, to be fair, it's
poor caretaker.
But also like someone was filming, which I think is fucked up. But was it the
Oh, maybe not then.
So basically, long story short, these people were found shagging, drunk out their fucking mind.
They were asleep.
How were they asleep and still having sex?
No, as in he was inside of her and they were asleep. They'd fallen
But she was still, like, I thought she was still shagging him.
No, they had fallen asleep mid-shag and they were just lying there with him, like, penetrating her. I promise. And the picture is them just, like... But, like...
Mate, wait, hold on. Why did I have an image of her, like, bouncing on him?
You made that up. That's what you wanted to see.
That's what I want to see. Wait, well, I did not know they were asleep. Wait, so she was fully asleep on top of him.
Like, also, sorry, you're at uni. How do you not have somewhere to, like, privately have sex?
And also,
like,
why
were they in it for
was
the
there not,
thrill?
like, a disabled toilet right behind them?
Like, I think, that's kind of fucked up too, though. Like, shagging in a disabled toilet is slightly, like, offbeat, I feel like.
You think that is worse than shagging in the middle of the ground floor of Appleton Tower? I'm sorry, no. I would happily shag in the disabled... No, I wouldn't happily shag in a disabled toilet, but I'd much rather have sex in there than on the floor.
I think...
that is... Because they get expelled? Or like, kicked out?
Like it's public domain. Like, we're paying our fees, like...
Sorry. Oh, God. Our right-hand man, Finley's just brought up the picture. May I please see this?
I genuinely don't understand how they couldn't just go back to one of their flats. So I think they must have been in it for the thrill. Like, I think it was a kink.
Oh,
can I see?
It's fully on Google.
Their faces
Daily
are, like,
Records came. I think that is probably the wildest gossip that Edinburgh
Not the
has.
Chelsea boots. That's so funny.
That is definitely the wildest. Because apart from that, Edinburgh's pretty tame.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, I can't really say that. Like, obviously every city has their problems, but like when it comes to like wild nightclub nights, I think
that's what people always say. People are always like, Edinburgh's so boring. I'm like,
Edinburgh is boring. I'm sorry.
Really? I've not really been anywhere else. I literally haven't.
Have you ever been to Glasgow?
No. Well, no, I've been to Glasgow, but like not for a night out.
You haven't been on a night in Glasgow?
No.
Go.
I've been on. Do you know where I have been on a night out? I went for a night out in Aberdeen because that's where my family is from. The next morning we woke up and we were like, I wish drinks were as expensive as they were in Edinburgh, because we would spend like £1, get like a shot and a big double. I genuinely was so paralytic. She like got carried out of the nightclub and then shit on by a bird. So like, that is, I'm guessing that is probably more unhinged than Edinburgh, but
no, Glasgow's fun. Glasgow is super dull. I think Edinburgh's probably one of the most boring places. I'm sorry, I'm just putting it out there. I literally can't be arsed with it.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've just done everything I've just done everything that there has to be done here. Like, which sounds so dickish.
So old and
but
wise.
It's because there's literally nothing new pops up.
Yeah.
The only thing that's new is that Lane 7 bowling place. Like, sorry, but that's not my type
I
of
actually,
thing.
this is how much of a B-knock I am. I actually got an invite to the opening party of Roxy Lanes.
What the fuck is that?
Which is like a new bowling alley.
How many bowling alleys do we need in this city? Enough is enough. Give me another nightclub or another bar.
Also, like, bowling, like...
I hate bowling. Sorry.
Okay, so
I went asked me on that for a date and I went no.
I went on a first date bowling not that long ago.
Taking off your shoes, no.
Because also you'll have a conversation and then like one of you have to be like, right, and then like go over and like, you know, roll the ball and then like kind of go back. And you can't.
What do you talk about?
Exactly, it's like very.
So what's your type anyway? Sorry, it's my turn.
Yes, yeah. And
tell me about your trauma.
Have you seen that thing about like the ick when people like walk back from bowling, like you've just like done an absolute shit job and then you're like,
oh, stop. No, that's unlocked a new ick in me.